Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jameelah, and I am a master manifester, and I'm sure you are too. We're all master manifestors, but of course, if you're watching content like this, you want to fine-tune those manifestations to fit your life a little bit better, right? To fit what you envision for your life a lot better. And it's not about being ungrateful. It's not about being disgruntled. It's not about not recognizing the current blessings. It's about seeing the current blessings, being grateful for where you are, and knowing that, hey, if I manifested this, then what if I actually made some intentional moves? What would that mean, right? The name of the channel is Manifesting Magic the Practical Way. And don't let the word practicality bring you down, because we live in a practical world. So don't let too much practicality kill your magic, but definitely know there is some structure around manifesting magic. There is. It just is. It's a part of life. What I'm talking about today is, first of all, it was going to be 2 videos, but as I started thinking about it on my way to sleep last night, I realized that they really incorporated each other. I was thinking about taking leaps, right? When you're not sure what's going to be the next step, and you're undecided, and you can think of all the things that can go wrong, but you know that you need to take a leap, or you're going to be in the same place 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, and you will not be able to be happy with yourself or live with yourself if you knew you had the opportunity to take a leap and you didn't do it. And another part of that was, sometimes the environments that we're surrounded by, the people and places and things, there's people, because a lot of times you're in environments, you can clearly pick out when someone's envious of you. You can click out if someone's jealous. You can pick out if they're trying to belittle you, like little different things, right? But then there's some environments you get in where people are not really, you can tell, like, they're not really jealous, no. They're not really envious. No, I think they're comfortable with who they are. Well, they're not comfortable, but they understand who they are to some degree, right? But there can be environments where people feel threatened, because feeling threatened makes people act all outside of character. And I wouldn't say it's beyond their character, otherwise it wouldn't be coming out that way. But feeling threatened can bring out such a small person inside of us, right? It's like if you're in an environment and someone else has more merit or more attention or a different skill set than what you have, you find yourself, you may, not you, but other people or whatever, you may have been in this position before, where you are reacting to everything that this person has going on. And someone may have been doing that to you, because this is heavy on my mind. So I know whenever something's heavy on my mind and my spirit and my energy, and I go to sleep thinking about it, I know that message is most of the time, it's not necessarily for me, but I've experienced life enough to know when these things are happening, right? And people are in the space and you like, oh, I have a good idea about this. And then instead of hearing out the idea that you share, they go, I have a good idea. Instead of hearing out the idea that you share, they go, why don't you, I'm sorry, there was a person passing. I was wondering if they wanted something. I guess people see you talking, they're just like, what's she doing? And they're just like, oh, I can think of even better ideas. So they kind of try to one up everything that you are putting into place or everything that you are suggesting. And so what that signals to me is that, well, you don't need me, right? If you had all these great ideas already and you were already executing them in a very perfect way, then why am I even here, right? And I know that people have experienced that they do experience that, and they understand this concept. People can be threatened by you, and it's not that they're envious of you, it's not that they're jealous of you, it's just that your presence irritates. People say this all the time, they're demons. And demons being not negative, extra crazy things that is hard to handle. Your spirit irritates the aspect of themselves that they are not working on, that they are not focusing on, that they are not improving about themselves. And you're just being you. You're not trying to do anything negative. You're not trying to make someone feel small. You're not trying to belittle them. But I've been in that position before, and I clearly said, it's feeling threatened. You're feeling threatened. Why are you feeling threatened? And then I go back into self and say, hey, It's because you know that you can be given more in this area. You know that you should be stepping it up. And you know that at this moment, you may not be the brightest person in the room. You may not have the most experience. You may not have the most to offer. And that is perfectly okay. But the reason why those two topics tie together to me is the leap. Because in those type of environments, a lot of people take the threatened energy of other people as an indicator that they should somehow smother their own light, that they should somehow not be so great, or not give their all, or not, validate themselves, or not go out there and shine, right? Because they feel like, well, whenever I go out there and shine, whenever I go try to be my best self, whenever I go try to, give the most energy and be, give the most ideas and share my thoughts and ideas and concepts, it's not being served. So I guess I'll just, dim my light some so that I can be accepted in this environment, so that I don't negatively impact other people. But you're not doing anything, right? And so that's where the topic comes: leap even when other people feel threatened. That means be your greatest self even when other people feel like, you're doing something to them. Because most of the time it can hold us back. We can spend that time worrying about what other people are thinking and saying and how they feel about what we're doing. And we really are not living truly in our own greatness, right? Leap even when other people feel threatened by your leaps. It's their business. And if your leaping or my leaping does something to make people feel negative energy or make them feel bad about themselves, then there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, and that's not the case when you just like rubbing everything in everybody's face. Because I can honestly say, even when I take leaps or take chances or do things that's on the next level or out of the ordinary, and I know where it can be deposited. I know where I can share the information and it'll be received in an easy, unheavy way. And I know where it can't. And after a while, when you sit long enough with yourself, when you study more about yourself and you become more connected to how you want to manifest your life and what you want to create in your life and what you want this experience to be, then you can feel more clearly. You can feel the energy when you're going to leap in an environment and it's going to be accepted by others. You can really calculate it and feel it. Because a lot of times people don't know what to do with that. So instead of going out and improving themselves and getting and more, creating more for themselves, the first thing they want to do is just feel threatened by the energy that's around them that may be outdoing them on some level, right? Because I feel like everybody always has something great to bring to the table. But if you're so caught up on what somebody else is doing and feeling threatened by the greatness that they have, then you can never stay in your own lane and improve and grow in that area, right? So don't even give it energy. Leap even when others are threatened. Don't allow the feeling of others being threatened by what you do to stop you from taking those leaps, right? Because like I say, you'll look around 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, and you'll be like, wait, we only live once. I wasted my time letting other people who feel bad about themselves control the movements or the action steps that I've taken in my own life, in my own space. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I got a couple of fun things happening today. I'm very excited about it. A couple of leaps, if we want to call them that. I mean, it's just regular stuff. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos with people that you think needs to hear these messages, right? I think we can all use a certain level of encouragement on these journeys that sometimes we don't get from the people that's right in our vicinity, because everybody can't be everything. So you might seek that outside somewhere else, and, that's okay. I mean, I'm not talking about affairs. I'm talking about like different types of career support, spiritual support, emotional support, Sometimes we seek those things and we find them where we seek them, Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to like this video if the message resonated with you. Leave a comment if you'd like to just say, I like what you said. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see my little videos pop up in your feed regularly. And share it with a friend who you think can use this message. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.